Hello you guys, my name is RynAsInWin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you the Tipsy Barn, which is a tiny home, and I'm really excited to share this with you because I am really enjoying the new Tiny Living stuff pack that recently came out for The Sims 4. It honestly just, frankly, it's a builder's dream. I know so many people love to do the big honkin' builds, but gosh dang it, having a stuff pack that's tailored to people who don't want to always have to feel like there's pressure to do the big, massive, ginormous builds in The Sims. Well, we finally have a pack and it feels good and we can make all of the tiny things and rejoice in that newfound smallness. I have no idea what I just said, if I'm honest with you, but here we are. So, long story short, I love the tiny living stuff. I love being challenged to build micro, and what are all the things that micro, small, and tiny? I think that's it. I think those are the sizes. It feels like a very itty-bitty Starbucks or something, but yeah, I love building all of the different sized homes. It's just so much fun, and I love that The Sims now with that pack keeps track of all of the squares so that you don't have to count everything, and it just does all the hard work for you, and you just get to build and be creative and find different ways to fit so much into so little. So I've been really enjoying that. Fun fact, this build kind of came out, well, it came out of an interesting place. That sounds so weird. What is wrong with me? I haven't done a video in some time, so I don't even know how to do this anymore. I'm just rambling on and I don't know what to say and I don't know what to do. What I'm trying to say is I wanted to do a tiny build, and I was doing one off stream, offline, no recording, and I wanted to just create something because a couple weeks ago, my grandmother passed away, and that really hit me hard. And I just wanted to not put any pressure on myself to film anything or, create for production. I just wanted to create. And I started building this. And I'll be honest, the thing that kind of made this build was the roofs. The roof is always so hard to achieve in The Sims, but I decided to just play around with what options I could figure with my own, skill level. And you'll see why this is called the Tipsy Barn when you go outside. The roof is sort of here and there, a bit more abstract than a normal roof, but I really like it, and I think I was able to blend a lot of traditional and modern elements into one build, and I'm really happy with this. I don't know, it felt good, and on a personal level, this build was just a really good outlet for me to put my energy into something productive and beautiful during a time when I was feeling really low and really sad, losing my grandmother. So I think out of pain came a little bit of beauty, and I'm really happy with this build. I think it kind of turned into a barn that all of a sudden became inspired by like a pub because the windows, I just really love these stained glass windows. I wanted to use windows I don't normally use, and this felt like a really good opportunity to do it. And I don't know, like part of me when I was starting to make this, I was like, maybe I should make this kind of like a tiny pub. But at that time, I was just really wanting to make a space that felt cozy, comfortable, safe, and that would just be the perfect little hideaway on like a rainy day. And I think, at least for me, this would do the trick on a day like that. So I think mission accomplished there. And like I said, initially, I wasn't going to film this. I know that I've been lacking on videos for YouTube, and I also want to mention you might have noticed some videos are missing. I took a lot of videos down because of this whole YouTube COPPA regulation situation. Just Google COPPA, COPPA, YouTube, and you will find all the information you could ever hope for about it. But let's just say, long story short, there's a lot of regulations and a lot of new rules for YouTube regarding content. And so I had to take down my Zelda series, anything to do with Nintendo, anything that looked kind of remotely for children, because I wanted to classify my channel as not for kids. And again, if you look up COPPA, you'll understand why that is important in the context of YouTube now. So I apologize if anybody's coming here and you don't see those Let's Plays. I also took down the 100 Baby Challenge because it had in the thumbnail an image of a sim toddler, and that could have been problematic too, unfortunately. So a lot of videos and a lot of series are gone off of YouTube. I did save all of them, so they're not gone forever. They are just not uploaded on YouTube right now. And I needed to do that in order to protect my channel because this whole situation was just way too confusing to wrap my mind around, and nobody really knew what was going to happen come 2020 and when all of the rules went into place. So I just decided to stay on the safe side, and I made my channel, I scrubbed my channel of anything that potentially could look like or be interpreted as for children. So I apologize if a lot of the content you were enjoying is gone right now. I'm hoping that I can re-upload it one day, but right now I'm gonna have to shift gears a little bit and be a bit more grown up. Again, that's just to make sure that my channel fits into the new rules of YouTube and also follows the law of the land. It's very confusing. Again, if you have any questions, I ask you, just look it up. I don't want to get into it too much here. But there's a reason I brought all that up. But yeah, I know I need to make more content for YouTube, but now I need to think about what kind of content we're going to have here. I definitely want to do more speed builds and such, but I also want to bring stuff that's a bit more comedic, a little more silly, and fun. Speed builds are great, and don't get me wrong, I love doing them, but I feel like we need some other things to kind of mix it up. So I'll be experimenting with some videos in the future here, so keep an eye out for that. The reason why I brought all of that up, so I initially was like, I don't know if I want to, record this. I didn't think I wanted to record anything that I was building, but then my dog's barking. Okay. If you hear that, there she is. Hi, Posey. I wasn't sure if I wanted to record for YouTube, but then I was like, I haven't recorded anything for YouTube in a while, and I was really enjoying just how this build was turning out. And so I was like, when I feel like recording what I'm doing, I'll record it. And then when I don't feel like recording what I'm doing, I won't. So you're going to see, like, at the very beginning, for instance, you came in, well into the build. It was already up, the structure was up, and really I was just more getting into the decorating at that point. So I think I'm going to start doing that from now on, though. I find that it takes a lot of pressure off of... Oh my gosh, I don't know why she's barking so much. I'm sure she's fine. My husband's out there, so she probably just hears something outside. But I think in the future, I'm going to definitely record speed builds in a more incremental fashion, because I'm finding, even just with editing this video alone, not having to speed up a ton of footage is so nice. And I feel like for your viewing pleasure, it is also wonderful, because now you're not watching a video that is just, moving at the speed of light, making you dizzy, falling out of your chairs. I mean, I'm looking at this now. This is at 900 times the speed, and I'm like, it's still even a little fast at times. I'm also going to try and get better with how I angle the camera when I'm actually building and when I'm filming. So we're going to keep moving and grooving and improving over here, okay? But I think that's a really great way to go. Because sometimes if I'm working on like one corner of a house and I just can't figure out what the heck to put in it, why do you all need to see me suffer? Why do you all need to witness my misery? I don't think you do. I think it would just be perfectly fine if I just shut off the recording software, turn that off, and then continue with building and figuring out the solution. And then once I figure it out, we can continue on as I feel like things are more flowing. So I feel like that's a good way to go. Oh gosh. Okay. Landscaping. I don't like it. I just want y'all to know I'm sorry. I don't like landscaping, but I think I'm figuring out a way to do it in a manner that actually works for me. So it's called a lot of patio tile and random shrubs, and then just smush all the shrubs together, make them all different colors, and add a little bit of dirt at the bottom and rocks. Rocks are a must. And then you're ready, you're done, you did a good job. So eventually I will up my landscaping game. Maybe one day I will use terrain tools. Who knows? But for now, I'm keeping it simple because sometimes simple is the best way to go. Oh man, my skills of landscaping, I'm just so shy about it. I am not good at it, you guys. I am intimidated by landscaping. I look at what so many people do, like on the Sims gallery, and I'm in awe of what they're able to accomplish with the tools that we have at our fingertips. I don't know how people do it. They make these beautiful, intricate gardens and yards and wonderful mystical lands on their properties, and I'm just over here like bush, rock, bush, how about another bush, maybe another rock. Okay, patio. Bush, rock, rock, terrain, paint, dirt. Okay, great. So hopefully one day I'll be a little, more impressive with my landscaping. But for now, I think my method is working okay for me and what I'm creating in The Sims right now. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. Anywho, we always say I always mention Twitch because it's a really big part of our community here. So hello, if any of you are from Twitch and are here, hi to you guys. Good to see you on the YouTube channel. And anybody who only knows me from YouTube, go check us out on Twitch. I'm live Monday through Thursday. We have a great time there. And what we always say in there, guys, you know what we say. We say, what do we use when we are landscaping? Plants and rocks, plants and rocks. And how about some more plants and rocks? So we'll bring that whole mentality over here to the YouTube side. But we have a good time over there, so please come chill with us if you feel like you'd like to. Again, I want to do more content for YouTube. I say that I feel like every freaking time I make a new build for this channel, but sometimes it's like, sometimes it's intimidating and it's sometimes hard when you hit a creative block to come up with more ideas for your channel. And I want to start feeling like I can be more myself with you guys and more free to just create things, even if they completely flop. I think I'm finally ready to do that. And I'm really excited for what the future holds. I've personally, again, sometimes I feel like I talk a lot about myself when we're rambling on in these speed builds, but I worked a lot last year on working on my anxiety and I suppose mild depression. I hate calling it that. I've never been clinically diagnosed, but I was really, really sad and I had a lot of anxiety that plagued me every single day. And I would always second guess myself. And this year so far, I've tried so hard to not second guess what I want to create and what I want to share with you guys. So I'm hoping to do more for you, and I'm hoping that we can all embrace how ridiculous and weird this channel and our community is going to be and is. And I look forward to just doing more and more out of the box things because, again, speed builds are lovely. I love doing them, but we need to spice it up around here. We need to turn it up, not even just a notch. We need to turn it up like 20 million notches. That's a lot of notches. Maybe more like 200. I think that's a bit more reasonable. But long story short, we need to have just more flippin' fun with the content that we enjoy on this channel. So I look forward to bringing more here for you, and I look forward to just growing what we've got going. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, but I don't really care. I don't really care. We're nearly done here with the landscaping, just putting in some final touches with the plants. And again, the terrain paint is always a must for me. I just like that it kind of gives a more realistic flair. But the photos are coming up, and as usual, I will leave you to enjoy them, and then I will catch you all at the end. See you there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. And if you enjoyed the channel, please subscribe. You can also find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and the Sims 4 Gallery, all RynAsInWin. And you can also find the Tipsy Barn on the Sims 4 Gallery as well. You guys, the internet is a very busy place, so I'm honored you chose to spend some time with me today. I love you all very much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.